And we have two more presentations to give to two of our most long-standing members of the CEHN, and that's to Joy Carlson and Rout Reigert. So I just want to say a few personal words for both of them. I met Joy first in 1990. I just moved to California from being a basement neonatologist and basic scientist wanting to get into environmental health research and learning how it affected kids. And my new boss out in California threw me into this group at the California Department of Health to discuss training physicians who are already out in practice on the ways the environment could affect children's health. And this group included Dick Jackson and Joy Carlson and Lynn Goldman, and essentially led to the development of CEHN, and she became the first executive director. Now, Joy and I have had many adventures together, including roaming around the Bay Area teaching various residency programs about pediatric environmental health. We actually videotaped her house to develop a module to train residents to recognize environmental health hazards in the home setting. And I still remember the asbestos lining around one of the fuse boxes, I think, in her house. Is that still there, Joy? So I want to thank Joy for all her work as the first executive director at developing CEHN and allowing us to come where we are now for her many years as the executive director. And for Rout, I don't have as clear recollection when I met him. It wasn't, I think it might have been at the first CEHN meeting, and Rout, maybe you and I should discuss this. But he became my unofficial mentor. I'm sure that he guided me through my promotion from assistant professor to associate to full professor, although he would never acknowledge that because you're not supposed to. But he was our first board chair when CEHN finally formed as an organization. And what I remember his most important contribution was to guide us through the minefield of remaining an evidence-based scientific organization and upholding that reputation through all the pressures to come out and say, negative things about environmental pollution when we needed to have the evidence in order to be able to say those things. And so he was really elemental in establishing and keeping our reputation in this field. So I think we have something to give to you both. If you could both come up to the podium. Is the asbestos still there?
Yes, it is.
Keep the door closed.
Congratulations.
I get to say something.
Yeah, you can.